Okay, so party people, I lied. You see, I am going to be drinking here some tequila. One for the money. Two for the show. Three to get ready, because the bottle cap is not as big as my shot glasses. Go Black Mass, go. Party people in the place to be. What's going on? It's me. Clearly this is not going to be a 2-drink minimum thing that I'm doing. I was just doing the clickers to say I get over, because I'm a conscientious driver, you see, and I know what the signals mean, the blinkers mean, and how to use them. Los Angeles, learn how to use them. Anyway, I'm on my way to go see Black Mass, the Johnny Depp movie that I forgot was even out right now, but I'm very excited about this movie. As you saw from the trailer review, which should be linked down there if I did this right, which I probably didn't, but we'll see. It should be linked down there. I'm very excited about this movie. Johnny Depp should be excited about this movie too, because in Hollywood there's a couple formulas. RDJ kind of went over it in Tropic Thunder, talking about playing a retard. His words, not mine. Same thing in gangster movies, really. If you're in a competent gangster movie, preferably based on true events, you're likely to at least get Oscar talk. Leo DiCaprio, Denzel, Goodfellas, Godfather. If you were in a competent one, Gangsta Squad wasn't going to get it done. But if you're in a competent movie, and this looks like it could be a competent movie based on the life of Whitey Bulger, who had another movie loosely based on him in The Departed. So we're going to see how this goes. This could help resurge Johnny Depp's career from, not mediocrity, but just from big flops. This could be the resurgence of it, and could remind people, oh yeah, Johnny Depp has more in his repertoire than just being the weird guy. He's been playing variations of Edward Scissorhands for the last 10, 15 years. Now we're going to see the kind of chops he has in a completely different kind of role. And I'm interested to see that, party people. And thanks for coming along with me on the ride. Okay, so party people, this is the non-spoiler edition of 2-Drink Minimum at the Movies, where I went to go see Black Mass. Black Mass was very good. But technically, I don't think there was any problem with this movie at all, except there was a casting choice I disagree with, only because of his look. There's an actor, only because of his look, he threw me a little bit, just seeing him in that particular time period. But other than that, it's very good. I talked about how I thought Johnny Depp, this movie was going to help revitalize his career, because again, he's not from mediocrity, just from major flops. And I think this should do it. This is a very good movie. It's a very good piece. He acts the hell out of this role. He gets lost in the role. I had a question about the makeup. The makeup works. The scenery works. The score works. The acting is great. Everybody gives a good performance in this. Kevin Bacon, you'd be surprised, is in this. And Kevin Bacon gives a damn good performance. Let's see. Basically takes place over the course of, give or take, 20-ish years? No, 10 to 15 to 20 years of Whitey Bulger's career. A question that you might have is if it's like The Departed. No. There are differences. You will see the differences. You will know the differences if you've seen The Departed. You'll know one of the differences 5-10 minutes into the movie, almost. You'll know another difference. There are a bunch of differences. The first one, to me, pops up about 5 to 10 minutes into the movie, and just continues from there. Everybody hits their marks. Everybody knows their roles. Everybody, the Boston accents are on par. They're fantastic. It paints probably as complete a picture of this dude as we could get in the allotted time, 2 hours and change, or however long the movie was. The movie didn't feel long at all. I didn't even check how long it was. Go see this movie. When I went to the theater, it was empty when I went to go see it. I know it's Wednesday afternoon when I went to go see it, but come on, what? Just like go see Black Mass. Like, why was it empty? Meanwhile, I'm sure there was some bullshit playing down the thing that had like at least half a crowd in there. Like, Black Mass is a movie. It's entirely worth seeing. What am I missing? It is not your typical gangster movie. It does not have your typical look of a gangster movie. It does not have a typical feel of a gangster movie. And that works for this movie. It sets it apart. It makes it different than the other gangster movies. Trying to not spoil anything, which is probably easier now because I already taped the spoiler edition. So, what else? Depp hits the marks. Benedict Cumberbatch hits the marks. I said that I think that this might get Depp a Oscar mention. Probably. It's very early in the season. It's fucking September, almost October. Very early in that Oscar season. But his name might still come up. Like, there are a couple critics that might bring his name up again around the beginning of the year, and it wouldn't surprise me at all. He gives a performance. This is the Johnny Depp performance that we've needed to see for what, a fucking decade now of him playing the same type over and over and over again. He plays this role very well. There's a scene near in the second half, near the beginning of the second half, middle of the second half. Great scene, almost worth price of admission in and of itself, that gives you a portrait of. I'm not giving anything away by saying Whitey Bulger's a fucking bastard. Everybody, he's a gangster, for God's sake. That shows you what he's willing to do. And to anybody, like how far his depths go in this. But it doesn't, he's not like some Bond villain. He's not like, he's realistic. This is a realistic movie, is what I'll say. And it works for the movie. It doesn't, he's realistic in this movie. He doesn't over glamorize anything that takes place here or anyone that's in this movie. And I think that works for this movie. So that's my non-spoiler edition of this. I said that I think this movie earns a solid $13.25 in my 15. I stand by that. I think of the movies that are out right now, since Straight Outta Compton is still out, the top two movies that are out right now, it's in my opinion, that I've seen are Straight Outta Compton and fucking Black Mass. Like, they're, Straight Outta Compton and Black Mass. Two completely different movies, but about the same as far as rankings are concerned that I would give it. Party people, tell me what you think about it. Have you seen it? It's a non-spoiler edition. You can tell me if you've seen it. Don't spoil it down there if you decide to comment. Like, share. What do you think about it? What do you think about Johnny Depp? Do you think, has this convinced you to go see it? It should. This is probably the best movie that's out right now, other than Straight Outta Compton. But it's a completely different movie than Straight Outta Compton. This is probably the best one, honestly. And you know how hard I am to fucking please. This is probably the best movie that's out right now. So I would suggest you go see Black Mass, probably before anything else other than maybe Straight Outta Compton, if you haven't already seen that. Pardon people, tell me what you think down there in the comments section. Like, share, subscribe, share, retweet, Instagram, do all that shit. YouTube.com/Surreal469. Right hand side, little blue button. Support. Boom. Boom. And boom.
Suplex City, bitch. Suplex City, bitch. Suplex City, bitch. Suplex City, bitch.